What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steve Natto, and for today's video we're talking resale predictions on the Adidas Yeezy 500 Stone. So this is the brand new model of Yeezy from Kanye West and Adidas. It is the Yeezy 500 in the Stone colorway, which looks oddly familiar to several other colorways that we have seen. I thought that Adidas was going to get out of this funk, but they're back in it with the Yeezy 500 Stone. We just saw the release of the Yeezy 380 Alien. That was an awesome sneaker. I did just review that on my channel, and that shoe is really cool. It's a lot different than other Yeezys, but we're back with the 500s, although this pair does have a small little twist. As you can see here, the page on StockX does have the stock photo, as well as if we go over to Adidas, you can take a look at Adidas' stock photos. And the big difference with this 500 compared to other Yeezy 500s is the material right here. It actually replaced those panels with a neoprene material on the panels and on the tongue. So it's going to change the shoe a little bit. I'm interested to see it in hand. Hopefully I'll have a pair on Saturday for an in-hand review, but I don't think it's as good as previous colorways. So in my opinion, to kind of start off this video and frame what's going on, I don't think it's quite as good as other 500s. I think the entire kind of suede upper is probably going to be better. From the pictures I've seen, I personally don't like them as much, and from what I've seen online, it seems like that's a consensus. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think for preliminary thoughts of the Yeezy 500 Stone and the neoprene material. But with all that in mind, I want to take a look at where these are dropping and explain my opinion on what I think the resale price of this sneaker will be, kind of up until the drop, on the drop, and a little bit after. So we have a lot to cover here. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed to the channel. I do post content like this all the time. So for today, like I said, we're going to start with the StockX page here. We'll take a look at where prices are on the Yeezy 500 Stone. We'll go over to Foot Locker and Adidas to look at all the things that are going on. So if we start with Adidas, we can see they're having an online raffle in the Adidas app for the full family sizing. It looks like they won't release on Adidas.com. However, they're kind of weird with that, and at least for now, there is just an online raffle on the Adidas app. They may drop online on Adidas.com. They will probably drop online on YeezySupply.com, but that is to be seen. The store finder, when you click on it for the United States, it just shows you all of the Adidas stores getting them, so they don't have the boutiques on here, they don't have the foot stores, it's just the Adidas stores in the US. And this list is relatively small compared to previous Yeezys. It's not the biggest list we've seen, it's not the smallest one, so it's maybe sort of in the middle, but that's interesting to take note. The next interesting thing is the Adidas, or the Foot Locker release page locator. You can see these are all the stores that are getting the Yeezy 500 Stone, and that's really not much at all. I believe that's a little bit less than previous 500s for Foot Locker, so that's interesting as well. And finally, if we go over to StockX to take a look at where prices are now to kind of frame the whole release as a whole. So like I said, where we're looking right now is it seems like these could be a little bit more limited than previous 500s, but in my opinion, they don't look as good as other 500s with this neoprene material. So if we take a look at the current market, I'm recording this on Wednesday, I'm going to post this on Thursday, and at this current point in time, the men's sizes 8 to 13, as low as around 250, as high as like 290, with the exception of 12.5, that's kind of the unicorn size. That price is obviously just not correct for right now, so excluding that, if we look at the grade school / women's sizing for 4 to 7, so that's not even quite $300. The 4.5 is the highest at $320. So prices are not high at all, in my opinion, given that the retail price is $200. I think that could be a nature of A, the neoprene, B, the fact that it's another 500, C, that this 500 sort of looks similar to the other 500s. There's a lot of different factors, but that's important to take note. And if we take a look at the bids that are up right now, people are paying a lot of money for the small sizes. And then the first size that is not a small size, the 7 sort of on the cutoff, the 10 for $240, a 12 for $230. So people are not really paying a ton right now. So if they're not paying a ton right now, it leads me to believe they will not be that heavily demanded on release. I totally expect them to sell out. I expect them to be difficult to get because they're not going to release at a lot of places. But I don't see resale prices being that high. So if I had to give a full opinion on the full size run of prices, if we break this down, I think the men's sizes 7.5 through 13, excluding 12.5, will honestly likely be around where they are now. I think they could really be as high as around 280, maybe as low as like 235, 240. I think that would be a very safe range. I don't see them going for a ton, but obviously not like too little either. Like I said, I think they're going to sell out. They're going to be hard to get, but will not resell for a ton. And then the small sizes, I could see them going up a little bit just because I'm sure those are going to be very limited, even harder to get. So I could see them getting over $300 or maybe as low as about 275, 280. But I think they could be as low as that or over $300, maybe $325, maybe as high as even $350, depending on how limited they end up being. So whatever side of the coin you're looking on from a buyer's perspective, definitely try and cop at retail. Try, the Adidas online raffle. Try Yeezy Supply. Try to pick them up at retail if you can. If you miss out, you can definitely buy for resale. It shouldn't be too expensive as long as you're not one of the really small sizes. If you are, you kind of know what you're looking at. If you buy those sizes in the past, they're just typically going to be expensive for Yeezys. But then from the resale side, if you're looking to sell this sneaker, if you can get your hands on it, there's definitely some money to be made, but it looks like not a ton. The grade school sizes are going to be the best to sell, but they will also be the hardest to get. So same kind of story. It's just a different shoe and a little bit of a different color, and in my opinion, a less strong 500 overall. So I think that kind of covers everything I had to talk about. We covered the Yeezy 500 Stone, where it's going to release, current prices, future prices. I think the trend will stay about the same, but if anything, go up gradually over time. It's going to take some time for the price to really change a lot, but that's my opinion for now. I am interested to see the neoprene, but I don't think it's going to be as good, and I feel like the color is just okay. But what I'm really excited for is to see more stuff with the Yeezy 380 and other new models in the future. I'm just getting a little tired of all the same stuff that Kanye keeps dropping, and I'm excited for new things in the future. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of that as well. But that pretty much does wrap up all that I had for this video here today. So thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Let me know if you're looking to pick up the Adidas Yeezy 500 Stone in the comments down below. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.